Greetings, humans. I am Archangel Metatron. It has been a while since my last communication through this channel. I am overlooking and supporting the missions of the galactic advanced souls, who have been sent to different universes, galaxies, star systems, and planets on assignments. I also help to increase the spiritual awareness for the souls who want to go back to higher dimensions of light. I am here today to remind human beings on how important it is to maintain high vibrations on a daily basis. Otherwise, you can attract unpredictable negative events to your life. Most humans still think that natural disasters just appear because of the global warming, or another scenario caused it, having nothing to do with them at all, directly. This is not true, and it's the complete opposite of it. The reason these occurrences happen, humans don't do much or anything to raise their frequencies, like spiritual work, while at the same time, the Dark Ones do everything in their power to keep humanity in low vibrations. Most of the disasters that take place on Earth are a direct reflection of the human collective consciousness in those locations. A lot of negative energies are floating around Mother Gaia. Then it should be no surprise that some kind of not positive event happens in your reality. For example, a catastrophic storm in the United States with frigid temperatures, 7 feet snow in Kamchatka, Russia, a lot of snow in Japan, and so on. The low frequencies only create negative disasters. Please, don't be surprised that more of this type of weather conditions human beings in different parts of the world are going to experience in the near future on your planet. Only high energies can stop these devastating forces from appearing, bringing harmony and peace into your reality. Floods, volcano eruptions, tornadoes, cyclones, typhoons, tsunamis, extreme cold or heat, and etc., mostly only appear in places where low vibrations are entertained by the human population. If you stop to focus on meaningless objects and things, and your priority becomes ascension, it will help humankind to move into a right direction towards a higher dimension of a new 5D Earth. Away from darkness and all of the negative things it brings with it. Mankind's task is to raise the collective consciousness and help each other in any way they can. We, light beings, are trying to guide the human civilization to the light through the truth. First, your race has to transform on the inside of yourself. Then the changes will be reflected on the outside, like a mirror. If your vibrations continue to stay too low, it will cause even more severe events, which you have seen so far. Also, don't live on the shorelines. Move away deeper inland. In the future, the oceans will expand and flood completely areas near the shore. This warning goes to all of the countries where human beings live near the water. Because the 3D Earth's shell is getting cleansed, so these changes are a part of the ascension process. Souls will be moved to higher dimensions if they have done the spiritual work of light. Your human race is allowing to be pushed around, controlled, brainwashed, and even killed for no reason at all by the dark souls in power. They are only a small group of negative entities in charge who could be removed very quickly. This slavery system will continue until your kind will say, "We had enough," and takes power back into their own hands. The only reason it still exists because humans themselves keep it going by putting a lot of work and energy into it. The refusal of acceptance, the real truth, and fantasying that someone else is doing or going to do the work for you, all of it is just pure illusion. A perfect example of it, if you constantly need to create or make up positive stories about the negative actions the chosen savior or saviors of humanity do, then it should have been obvious by now that the leader, or those picked saviors, do not serve the light and are not going to save anyone. The ascension can only occur when human beings will reach a high enough collective consciousness of light, which will match the higher dimension vibration. Otherwise, It will be no fifth dimension, only another dark world for mankind. Being attached to the 3D matrix, it does not bring changes or rewards. Everything stays the same, like starvation, hunger, death are normal things in this reality. Having more money is just a continuation of a third dimension, as there is not any type of a financial system in the 5D or higher.
As of right now, not every human will go to the fifth dimension. Each individual needs to reach a required frequencies of light and be approved by divine to go to a new, higher dimensional version of Gaia. Selfishness, materialistic desires, or thousands of excuses for not wanting to do the required spiritual work. This type of behavior is not going to be rewarded with ascension. The path of enlightenment is a straight road, but a very narrow one. The only reason you have so few ascended masters from Mother Earth compared to the whole human population, because the rest of the humanity wanted to continue to live in 3D with a strong desire of only an improved version of it, but not higher dimension of real freedom. They also looked for some power or savior to save them, or gave many excuses not do the work to free themselves from this prison, always putting their faith on something outside themselves to liberate them. The low vibrations only attract negative things, and high frequencies are like magnet that bring positive changes in your life. I, Archangel Metatron, would like to remind everyone that only daily silent meditations can help you to speed up the process of moving to the desired destination of 5D. The human race needs to learn on how to treasure each other instead of being hostile to another other. Your true enemies are the ones in power, who only use it to improve their own lives by acquiring wealth and power for themselves and continue to only bring more darkness to this planet. Many still worship them blindly. If humans think the ones, who got rich and powerful from the system, are going to be the ones to change it, they are just lying to themselves and refusing to see the obvious truth in front of their eyes. Turn your focus on bringing more truth, love, and light into your life, and turn away from darkness and its servants. Recently, you had unexpected event take place on Earth, in the skies of Arizona, United States, of a blue light appear at night. The dark forces from outer space launched a spaceship, which is used entirely only as a bomb to explode. It was intercepted and destroyed by Ashtar Command before reaching its target. The explosion from it had a lot of light. Most of it was blocked by the light forces. One light in the color of blue bled through into your reality. A few galactic ships appeared near it to make sure nothing negative would come from it, to the human population in that location. Please, accept my blessings and supreme love. Thank you, Ambassador of Galactic Light Forces. The path of ascension is very simple. If you want to go to 5D or higher, you must reflect this new reality of light with your being by transforming into a being of light and love. It requires you to become a master of your destiny, of doing the required work that will take you there, by following and living the truth, expressing love to others, reconnecting with your soul and universal consciousness of light through daily silent meditations, doing nothing, following lies, waiting for someone else or power outside of yourself to take you there will lead you only to a big disappointment and regret.
As you're not just going to magically end up in the fifth dimensional version of Mother Gaia without putting any work into the advancement of your soul, this is not on how the universe works. The opportunity for ascension will just pass by you and leave you behind in the distance like an old memory. Whatever good you think the 3D matrix has to offer for you, it's just distractions to keep you a slave in it, and it's nothing compared to a galactic existence in 5D and beyond. Archangel Metatron, channeled by Erena Velazquez, Ambassador of Galactic Light Forces.
What is that? What? Literally, what is that? Is that aliens? Starlink? It doesn't look like Starlink.
guys. It's a random blue light. Looks so weird. What is that? It's a random blue light. It's a random blue light.
What's that blue light? Could it be a portal?